Diana, something urgent has come up. I have to go.
What could be more important than our wedding?
It's a matter of life and death. I'll marry you, but don't make a fuss.
Unbelievable. How could he do this to me on our wedding day? Will you marry me?
Yes.
Diana, why didn't you wait for me?
Love that comes too late? It's not even worth the dirt under my shoe. On the day of our wedding, Liam Hopkins seemed restless, and I knew why. It was because of Sharon Hall. The Hall and Hopkins families had been close for generations, and Sharon had grown up as Liam's childhood sweetheart. When I first found out about her, Liam had just made our relationship official by posting it on social media. Sharon saw it, threw a tantrum, and even slammed her head against the wall in protest. Liam, shaken and left with no choice, deleted the post. From then on, he never mentioned our relationship again. Not even our friends dared to bring up my name in front of Sharon.
Sharon's standing on the bridge, threatening to jump. I have to go.
Don't go! This isn't the first time she's done this. Every time we're together, she stirs up trouble like this. Haven't you had enough?
Diana, this is a matter of life and death. Don't make this harder than it already is.
Liam, if you walk out that door today, we're done. I can't keep tolerating her coming between us and destroying what we have. Liam, are you really going to marry that woman? The water here looks so cold.
Wait for me. I'll be there soon. Diana, I'll make it up to you. I'm sorry.
I realized that this man was no longer someone I could rely on. Liam has run away from the wedding. Your family owes me a groom. Find me one.
Miss Clark.
Mr. Hopkins, Liam left to chase after Sharon. I refuse to marry a two-faced man like him. Your family needs to make this right. Find me a new groom, and we'll call it even.
Do you have anyone in mind?
You'll do, Mr. Hopkins. Your family owes me. A child's faults stem from their parents. His father is too old. The others are too young. And you're just right. Becoming Liam's aunt-in-law would give me immense satisfaction. I'd let this go without stirring up trouble. Sigmund, let's set some ground rules. I'll preserve your family's reputation, and you'll protect mine. How about that? A year from now, we can divorce.
We're running out of time. The groom.
All right.
Perfect. Good build, dressed sharply, no need for adjustments. You'll do just fine. Stop standing there and get started. The bride and groom will enter together. Keep it simple and quick. His name is Sigmund Hopkins. Don't forget it.
Diana, this was unbelievably reckless. Do you know what kind of scandal this could cause if word gets out?
If it did, everyone would know I did it for the Hopkins family's reputation. Jasmine, the next time you see Liam, kindly remind him to prioritize the bigger picture.
You've always come across as so composed around me. I didn't expect you to have such a fiery, sharp edge.
Of course, when I'm dealing with elders, I'm naturally respectful. But now that we're married, Jasmine and I are equals. There's no need for me to hold back.
Dia, what's going on here?
Liam ran off to find Sharon. The Hopkins family gave me a new groom.
It's Liam who acted irresponsibly. Diana is wonderful and marrying her is my honor.
If that's the case, then take care of each other and make it work.
When we go back,
I'm heading to the office. There's still work I need to handle. The driver will take you home. My home is your home now. I'll take care of everything else.
Since it was Liam's mess, let his parents deal with it.
The room has been prepared. If you need anything, don't hesitate to ask.
Checking my phone, I noticed not a single call or message from Liam. Sharon was clearly not done stirring up trouble. I could only hope that when Liam found out I was now his aunt-in-law, he'd remain as calm as he was today.
I'm sorry, Diameter. I wasn't feeling well today, so I asked Liam to check on me. I didn't mean to ruin your wedding. Next time you get married, I'll make sure to send you a great gift.
Don't call me Dia. We're not that close. Also, if you're unwell, see a doctor. The Hopkins family won't entertain the idea of Liam marrying a mentally unsound woman.
I'll wake, come and eat. I got home too late last night. I'll find some time today to sort out those ground rules for you.
No rush. What's the plan for today?
I'm taking you to meet my relatives.
Your relatives?
Yeah, at the family estate. Things were a bit chaotic yesterday. Today's a chance to meet them properly and maybe collect a few incentives while we are at it.
He was the youngest son of the patriarch, William Hopkins. William had Sigmund during his later years. In the Hopkins family, any celebration meant the patriarch was the one expected to foot the bill, especially when it comes to his youngest son. However, Sigmund was already 30 and still unmarried. Now that he'd stepped in as a last-minute replacement for the wedding, he could definitely receive some nice incentives. Sigmund was no doubt a businessman, sharp as ever.
Don't worry, Sigmund is a good man. If he's willing to marry you, it means he truly cares for you. In life, sometimes you have to overlook a few things, and before you know it, it's all in the past. The Hopkins family depends on him now. I'm not expecting much from my second son's side once I'm gone. I just hope they can live quietly and stay out of trouble. When you were with Liam, I didn't interfere. But now that you're with Sigmund, you need to understand where you stand.
I understand. I have no interest in creating any chaos, and Liam's mistakes have nothing to do with me.
Good, we've had our talk. Let's go see how everyone's doing in the main hall.
Diana, what's the meaning of this? Why did you block me? It's just one wedding. I'll make it up to you next time. And what did you say to Sharon last night to make her cry? Apologize to her.
Liam Hopkins, have some manners. You're speaking to your aunt-in-law right now. Get down on your knees and apologize properly.
Diana, what ails you? Cease this erratic behavior and accompany me. Did you not come hither today to tender an apology? Sharon awaits outside at this very moment. Let us depart.
Release your hold.
Uncle!
I said, let go.
Honey, he shouted at me and even laid hands on me. Behold this.
What did you just address him as? Honey?
I have already informed you. I am now your aunt-in-law. Ought you not to kneel and offer me an apology?
What are you prattling about? This cannot be. You two are wed.
Is there an issue? You absconded to seek out Sharon, and thus I have found someone superior. In truth, you are a simpleton, endangering the reputation of the Hopkins family. Did you truly believe I would idly await your return?
That is correct, Liam. It is time to confront the consequences. Had not been for Diana yesterday, the Hopkins family would have been subjected to humiliation. Now, proceed to face your chastisement.
This is preposterous. Diana, accompany me this instant.
Who granted you permission to address your aunt by her given name? Man, remove him. I have repeatedly admonished you to learn to perceive the broader perspective and accord precedence to that which truly matters. Do you recognize your error?
Yes, I comprehend.
This fool has finally regretted it. However, it's already too late. Over the years, I've suffered so much between him and Sharon. This punishment isn't enough for him. He's getting off lightly.
Since you understand, pour a cup of tea and offer an apology to your aunt. What? Does my word no longer hold sway?
Aunt, I am sorry.
Apology accepted. However, in the future, employ your intellect. If that diminutive hall girl acts in a disorderly fashion once more, simply recommend that she consult a physician. Do not permit her to drag you down with her. Not to be overly critical, but the Hopkins family does not precisely welcome a woman of unsound mind into its fold. Welcome, Aunt. Delighted to have you here. Greetings, Aunt. I am Claire Hopkins. Aunt, you are resplendent. I am abroad and could not attend the nuptials, but here is a gift for you.
Accept them. These are your welcome presents.
Some of these transfers amount to $40,000, even $60,000. Are you certain it is permissible for me to accept this?
Of course, it is acceptable. These are but trifling gestures, since many of them could not be present today. They will bring gifts upon our next encounter, even if they cannot be there in person. They are still obliged to offer you something. That is the protocol.
Diana, must you truly act in this manner? I merely exchanged a few words with her. It was a matter of life and death. And yet you have chosen my uncle. I cannot fathom that you would settle for just anyone.
Is that how you address your elders? Do you seek to incur punishment once more? Behold what your dear nephew has just said to me. Oh, and incidentally, I must journey to my former husband's marital abode to retrieve my belongings today.
Okay.
So, this is to your liking.
What? Indeed, I am fond of it. Everything here was carefully arranged by me, from the overall interior design to the tiny details like coasters. Each and every item was carefully chosen by me. I really enjoy the process of creating a warm and cozy home, but Liam has never been involved in it, not even once.
We can embellish our home as well.
And one more thing, we have not yet filed for the marriage certificate.
You!